Oh my god, Jack. Oh my god. How much are you uploading recently? You need to stop. Jesus. You've uploaded daily for like the past 4 or 5 days. Are you mentally sane? No. Also, why the fuck have I got up 12 subscribers in the past, like, 2 weeks? I'm so fucking cringy and annoying. Anyways, today, we're gonna be starting a new weekly series. Don't know why. I'm usually shit at making series, but I'm running out of content ideas. I didn't want to do another gaming video. Not yet, anyway. So, welcome to the new series, which goes by the name, This Week in a Nutshell. It's a totally original idea that definitely doesn't steal from Pyrocynical, Memulus, PewDiePie, basically everybody who's done a thing where they go over the week and say what happened. So just think of this series as the same as like This Week on the Internet or a series of tubes, because that's what it is. Every fucking commentary channel has done it before. I also get to do it, alright? Alright, so this series will come out every Sunday or Monday or whenever I can be asked to edit it. And we'll go through what happened the week prior, unless nothing happened, in which I just won't do it. But this week, not that much happened. So we're going to talk a little bit about what happened the week before. I mean, there are a few things that happened this week, but I mean, the majority of things that I'm going to be talking about happened like probably the Friday or Thursday of the week before this one. So yeah. Let's get into it. So the first thing that happened this week was Logan Paul's interview with Casey Neistat. Basically, Casey invited Logan onto his channel to do an interview, basically giving him a chance to defend himself for, you know, the whole Suicide Forest thing, the tating a dead rat thing, being a fucking idiot thing, you know. This interview was, to put briefly, or in a nutshell, get it, week in a nutshell, yeah. It was a fucking shit show.
Do you believe that, or is that bullshit? Because if that mission is the same as this momentum, this autopilot, where's the distinction between wanting to do good and wanting to, you know, looking for sensationalism that will drive clicks?
I'm not sure I understand the question.
Logan is a complete fucking mong. He tries to play this character of somebody who's trying to better themselves and trying to strive for something, but in reality, he's just a fucking idiot with a lot of yes men around him. So you know this interview was never gonna go well.
I think people should, can, or will sympathize with me. Let's be honest, Casey. Like,
so Logan says that fans should, can, and will forgive him. Except that's probably not gonna happen. Your fans already have. They already had this. Like they never even had a problem with it, because at this point they're so brainwashed. They're beyond saving at this point. For everyone else, it's their choice whether or not they want to forgive you. For me, the only way that's ever going to happen is if you actually show that you're genuinely sorry, and that every video you do from now on is genuine and not just to get you views and money. And that's the only way that I'll forgive you. But why exactly does Logan state that everyone will forgive him? Well, because he's making a documentary about this whole situation, and it's unbiased, guys, don't worry.
I try to be as unbiased as possible.
You know, a documentary made by himself is going to be totally unbiased and not be made totally in Logan's favour, because that's gonna fucking happen. It's not, you twat. This entire thing with making the documentary is the wrong way to go about it, in my opinion. It's very clear that you're doing this to save your fucking brand. This entire thing is just completely disingenuous, and it doesn't show you're apologetic in the slightest. This is not a way to get people's forgiveness. People aren't stupid. They're gonna see through this entire thing that you're doing. It's like fucking up royally, and then 2 minutes after that, you donate $10 million to charity. People know you're not doing it out of the kindness of your heart. You're doing it simply to save you and your brand. And that is what Logan's doing with this fucking documentary that, don't worry guys, will be totally unbiased. Complete fucking bollocks, mate. There's a point in the interview where Logan states that he's trying to act the villain that people see him as.
Yeah, the rat that was me becoming obsessed with the idea of being a villain. I made the conscious decision, I'm gonna be the guy they think I am.
And you know, I'm not a popular figure, okay? I've only got 172 subscribers, and I've never got into a big controversy, so I don't know what it's like to have this image as this big bad guy on the internet. But this just doesn't sound right to me. You're trying to be the person that people are perceiving you as. That is just so contradictory to you making a documentary in order to show that you're apologetic. I mean, it's so stupid. He says this about the whole tasing the rat thing. That's not being the villain that people are perceiving you as. That's being a fucking idiot. And it's very clear that you don't want people to see you as a villain, because the very second that Casey accidentally mentions that you killed the rat, you argue about it as if it means something.
To use that same pretext as sort of justification for, you know, killing a rat or...
Well, I didn't kill the rat.
I didn't kill the rat. Doesn't fucking mean anything. You still did something bad. It's very clear this entire situation is incredibly disingenuous. And I'm sorry, you only care about your own brand and that's it. You know that's the truth. Just admit to it. And as I said, not only is he disingenuous, but he is also an idiot. Because, he says this during the interview, which I'm sure you have seen before, because it kind of became like a little bit of a meme.
I'm vegan now.
You know, because being vegan erases every wrongdoing you've ever done in your life. This guy has like 17 million subscribers. Anyway, on to our next story. Let's get away from Logan Paul.
What?
Oh wait, no we can't, because that's all that's fucking happened this week. Logan and KSI did a face-to-face on their KSI versus Logan Paul channel. It was a chance for the two to actually have a genuine conversation instead of just making incredibly terrible arguments as the audience either shout "suck your mum" or Walmart. And so it was a lot quieter, which is something very uncharacteristic of Logan, and JJ as well, to be honest. So anyway, I could sit here analysing this whole fucking thing. I can't be arsed. In short, they drank a lot of water.
Like, what are you doing? Are you mad?
And not much else happened except for just petty insults and KSI calling himself a god.
I'm an animal. I'm a dog, bro. If there were two of me,
And I'm a god.
you're a god?
Yeah, you're an animal, I'm a god.
This is what
When it
God
comes
looks
to
like?
this.
Jesus Christ, we got some work to
Yo,
do.
why are you talking about my son?
What you can see from it is that Logan clearly doesn't want to do the insults and stuff anymore. I think he made himself look like such an idiot at the press conference, and he's trying to pass it off that he just doesn't care about speaking anymore, when the fact is that he's getting beaten verbally by JJ. Of course, whoever gets beaten verbally, no one fucking cares about that. It's all about who can win in the physical battle in that boxing match, which now I am actually very excited about. It's probably the only thing on YouTube that's happening at the moment, as everything else is shit. I'm not gonna lie to you, I miss the days of the diss tracks. At least there was multiple pieces of entertainment going on. Right now it's literally Deji versus Jake and KSI versus Logan, and that's fucking it. Nothing else is happening. Like, nothing else. Like, I want to do more commentary videos, but at the minute I'm gonna have to go to like making proper analysis videos and documentaries and gaming videos, because there's nothing to commentate about. Nothing's fucking happening. That's why I made this like little series, you know, so that if those little one tiny things happen, I can just put it all together in one video instead of making a whole fucking video about one small topic. Anyway, let's move on to the next story that happened this week. One that's not about Logan Paul. Oh wait, it is.
Barney's about to meet his maker.
Die, you commie fucker!
Logan Paul also attempts to fuck over KSI and True Geordie by making a video explaining why he left the press conference. Basically, he attempts to manipulate his fans into thinking that KSI is some sexist, sexual, assaulting piece of shit. And then he also attempts to ban True Geordie from commentating. You don't fucking ban True Geordie from commentating. That guy is like one of my favourite YouTubers at the moment. You fucking leave him alone. But anyway, Logan makes a whole video complaining that True Geordie was unbiased, showing old moments of KSI saying stupid things about women. I mean, like, if you didn't know KSI said that stuff, then you very clearly didn't know who he was. He uses the clip of him saying stupid stuff about Casper Lee's sister, and then shows a clip of a video that she made that wasn't even about JJ. Like, that's fucking... You're so manipulative. I don't know why it's so hard for you to speak the fucking truth. I don't know why I have to manipulate everything. Oh, wait. Because all you fucking care about is your image. True Geordie then releases his response, which systematically broke apart Logan's video. Like, honestly, True Geordie, you could become a full-time commentator at this rate. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it. But he makes a fucking amazing video that just buries Logan. He then gets abused by the internet for banning True Geordie, and finally he agrees to let him commentate. So that's a win for True Geordie. Plus he then went over 1 million subscribers because of it. You know, everything went well for him. He's got up like 300,000 subscribers in the past two weeks. It's pretty fucking mental. And then KSI makes his response to it, clears his name. I think he wins over Logan there. Of course, to the Low gang, Logan won because he manipulated them all. But with JJ, I think he does a pretty good job in the response. So yeah, fair play to him. He could also become a commentator. Again, wouldn't recommend it. And now finally, we're gonna actually move away from Logan Paul. We're gonna talk about something different. So Jake Paul's sparring footage was leaked by TMZ. It shows him knocking a guy to the ground and out of the ring. And then when it was released, people were like, oh my god, Deji's gonna get fucked up. Of course, I still think Jake's gonna win over Deji. I hope Deji wins, but I still think Jake's gonna win. But this footage, apparently it's fake.
So he clearly lands the jab, his second jab to the head, which pops the guy's head back, and then he lands the body shot. So I don't know if the guy was reacting to the body shot. But when you watch the punches land, one lands off his shoulder, and he starts to cover after the body shot, but one lands off his shoulder. One kind of comes around the guard, and the other one hits him on his glove that bounced off his head. But you can clearly see the guy pushing himself out of the ring. So I don't know if the guy was just nervous and scared, and he was a new fighter, and he got just wanted to get out of the round. But it was very clear that Jake was just landing shots on his guard, and you can tell that he pushes himself out of the ring, and everyone kind of jumps in.
But whatever, again, it's just a claim, it's just a rumor, it could very well not be true. Jake Paul could very well have knocked this guy's fucking block off, and if that's the case, then I think that Deji's gonna have a hard time.
It's not even warm yet, that's still cold! What the fuck?
And just to end the video off, KSI released a video not too long ago titled It's Over Logan, and in the video he basically advertises the whole boxing event, and in there he confirms every single undercard fight that's definitely happening, and here they are. The first one is Rossi HD versus Momo, two washed up FIFA YouTubers that no one really cares about, so they just had a fight so that maybe they can get some relevancy again. I'm sounding like Rice Gun right now, but just like, I don't give a shit, to be honest. The next one is JMX versus Richard. He's apparently an Olympian, I don't know him. But of course, we all know who JMX is, though. The guy who does strip FIFA continuously. The guy who's a clickbaity fuck. I don't know what he's uploading now, but chances are, it's strip Fortnite. You know, it probably is. Yeah, first two fights, I couldn't give a fucking flying fuck about, to be honest. The next one is one that's actually somewhat interesting. Face Sensei is taking on Overt Flow. Two people who can actually fight, so that's actually going to be interesting. We're going to see a lot of skill in that one, so we're actually going to see a proper boxing match there instead of watching FIFA YouTubers fight each other. But I'm not too familiar with the two. I'm a bit more familiar with Face Sensei, but I don't have a fucking clue who Overt Flow is. So, you know. And then we move on to the first one I actually give a shit about. Skase versus Raka Raka. Skase is actually fighting. That fucking fat, boring Canadian twat is actually fighting. I was really hoping he'd fight Keemstar. I would fucking pay double to watch that, to be honest. But I guess watching him fight Raka Raka would be pretty cool. And the last one is Anisong Gibb versus Jay from TGF. I don't care. But I hope you guys enjoyed this first edition of Week in a Nutshell. I don't know if we're gonna make another one next week. We'll have to see if anything interesting actually happens. Fucking doubt it. I don't see what could happen that would be interesting. If you enjoyed, be sure to hit the like button. Also subscribe. Let's get to 200 subs. Like, literally. Can we do that? That'd be fucking sick. I could go down and tell my parents and be proud for once. And then they'll just fucking ask me for rent. See you guys in the next video. And yeah, Cringe Master is out. You know, it's just, that was fucking cringy as well.